Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Country Brand. Today y'all want to make sure y'all stay tuned. Today I'm going to be going over all the baits I have in my tackle box. It's not going to be all of them, but it's going to be majority of the baits that I use to catch fish. I'm going to show you guys all of that. Starting off with the soft plastics, then I'm going to show you guys the hard baits and the top water. Top water is my favorite type of fishing, so make sure you guys stay tuned to see all the top water baits I'll be using this summer coming up. Alright, the KVD summer crawls. I like the rodent. I love to use these when I'm fishing on the bed. They're a really good bait to fish on bed, so I like to use these with a jig or whatever, or a weighted hook. And next up are Contact Custom Worms, the Swim Impact, the 4-inch. These are some really good trailers for a chatterbait. I love to use these on the chatterbait. These are some of my favorite lures to use on the chatterbait. And make sure you guys check out these at Walmart. And another bait also is the Rage Swimmer, 3.7 inch. Make sure you guys check out these two. They're also good trailers, and they work really good on a weighted hook. I got one of those somewhere. I want to show you guys that setup. It works really good. Whenever I find it, I'll show it to you guys. And next, black trick worms. These are the mega finishers. These are really good worms. And these are some these crawls right here are really good too. Also, I love to use these on beds. They really catch the big bass. I caught 2 5s on these maybe about 3 years ago. And another good trailer for our big baits. Here comes the weighted hook. These the Rage Swimmers, they really work good on a weighted hook like this. And I love to use these guys and fish them like that. Also another pack of the rodents, summer crawl rodents, they're really good. Then we got some young dingers. That's the black and blue flake. Those are really good also. And this is the Berkeley Havoc Pit Boss. These guys were really good too, also on beds and flipping and creek fishing. They were really good too. It's the Bass Pro Tournament Series. These are some really good worms. I love that rainbow tail. I caught a few bass on these. I haven't used them as much, but they were really good. And these are my favorite young dingers right here. The 5-inch watermelon seed. I love using these catching bass. You know, they catch bass a lot. I caught maybe like 12 one day on them. And then you also got the baby bass, the Salty Super Fluke. These are some really good jerking flukes when the fish are chasing bait fish and different things like that. These are really good to use. Another pack of young dingers. One of my second favorite color, the Bama Magic. I love that green and blue. I hope you guys can see it on the screen. I love the green and blue color. The Zoom Super Fluke Juniors, they are really good. The white ice are really good, and I also like to get them in the baby bass color, in that color. But this with the paddle tail, they were really good also. And another jerk minnow. These guys are also pretty good. And then we also got the smoking shad. The smoking shad colors, those guys were really good too. Then we got on the finesse worm, the Zoom finesse worm, just the watermelon seed. I'm gonna use these in the video coming up, and I know these guys are gonna really smash a lot of bass. They may not be a bunch of big bass, but I'll catch a lot of numbers with these. And also the all-time favorite, the black worms. Zoom black worms are my all-time favorite lures to use. Favorite worms to use, hands down. And one of the most popular brands out there right now are Googan Baits. A lot of people fish with these. This right here is the Bandito bug. I'm really excited to use these. I bought these and I haven't used them yet, but I'm so excited to try out these Bandito bugs. Also the Pro Model Jig by Stripe King and the Bitsy bug. These are also some good jigs to use when you're fishing around beds and fishing around structure. You know, you want to flip up. Those are some really good baits to use also. Alright guys, these are some crankbaits I bought. I don't know anything about them, but they was only $3, so I bought them just to try them out and see how they work. If they do pretty good, I'm probably going to put them in a giveaway box and give these away. Make sure you guys stay tuned for that. A giveaway is coming up soon on the channel, so y'all guys want to stay. I'm gonna be giving away my favorite baits. And I'm pretty sure everybody know about these Z-Man chatterbaits. These are some of the best lures you can buy, honestly. Different scenarios, you can catch them off beds, you can catch them, you know, trying to figure out what the fish really want to bite. If you start out with a chatterbait, you can fish it slow, you can fish it fast, you can rip it out of grass, or you can bump up against rocks. This is a really good searching bait for bass. You guys really need to try this. My two favorite colors are going to be, I'm going to have to go with the white and the brown color. It's green with green and purple flakes. These guys are the thing, guys. You see, I got these from Ollie's, $3.99. If you guys know anything about chatterbaits, make sure you check out Ollie's and get a sweet deal on those. Next, I'm gonna show you guys. These are more hard baits. My crankbaits, chatterbaits, and pretty much lipless. All those things I keep in one compartment. These are some different color ones I got. This is when fish are up chasing shad. This is a good color. When fish are up chasing shad, this is a good color to use. The white, the black, and also the springtime around. This is a good color to throw the red crawl looking color. If you guys know anything about Zero, my uncle told me about this company. They make some really good lures. Make sure you guys make sure you check that out. It's a Japanese made lure, but they make some really good lures. And also, I shot with Lucky Craft USA. They make some pretty decent crankbaits. And also, I got a few Berkley. Like, this is the Pit Boss and the Bad Shad. The Pit Bull. I'm really excited about this chrome color to throw that one. Alright. Yeah, so this is like my everyday tackle box I take me. I got, you know, a couple square bills, a bunch of lipless. Caught my PB on this one. My PB is 7.2. Oh, this is the one I caught my PB on. And I also caught a few other good ones. This is a, I want to say this is a Strike King jerkbait. I really love this jerkbait. I caught plenty of fish, bass, pickerel. I caught a crappie off of it. So it's a really, I like it. I catch a lot of species on it. This is a really good one. And you guys are going to see me using this pretty soon with all the fish coming out bed and stuff, so that's going to be a good lure. Also, a bunch of square bells and stuff. Also, I got a few small spinner baits. I really don't fish with spinner baits, but I got a few. I'm going to get more into that, fishing with a lot of other stuff, to showing you guys how to use that. And explaining to you guys how to use a bunch of things, a bunch of lures I have in my tackle box. Also, this is all white chatterbait. I love those two. Another chatterbait. This is a swim jig. I really love using the swim jig. You can kind of fish it like a regular jig if you see a fish on bed, but swim jigs are really good. I like the white color, and then also can't find the other color, but this is also I caught a 3.5 pound male off a bed. This is the this is the Academy brand. My tail and stuff melted, but that's a Academy. A couple swim jigs I like to use. I love the white. I have a green color, but I don't see that in my tackle box. And another thing is the underspin. The Contact worms are good for underspin, also on chatterbaits. You see I got it hooked on my chatterbait right there. This is also a good thing to use it on. And this is the Big Bites. But they really, lately they've been killing this setup right here on the chatterbait. They've been crushing that pretty good. I got some on camera catching them with it, some off camera. But this is really what I've been catching them on lately, the chatterbait. These are Storm little swim jigs. A lot of people don't use these, and a lot of people downgrade these, but I have caught some big crappie and decent sized bass I even caught some really big bluegills off of them. But a lot of people downgrade them with having the 3-prong hook. Being the only hook, a lot of people downgrade those. But I really love using these two swim jigs. That's a shad color, and then that's the kicking shad color. I love those two colors. All right, now I'm gonna go over the hooks and things I have. That's another underspin jig. Love those guys. They work pretty good. And this is one of my favorite ways to catch suspended fish. It's not really active. Drop shot is a good way to catch them. This is a 1/0 hook. And normally when I use this, I want to throw it with 8 pound test, 8 or 6 pound test. You don't want to go too heavy with it. You don't want to go too heavy with a drop shot. And I got my weighted swim bait hooks. I like to use the 3 out size hooks for that. And then for my weights, my worm sinks, I love to use the 1/16 ounce. Unless I'm fishing like at a lake, I'll go a little heavier. Unless I'm at a lake with my uncle, I'll fish a little heavier. And for my hooks, I love the Eagle Claw wide gap hook. I'd like to use the 2-out hooks. I know a lot of people that fish for bass like to use those really big hooks, but for me, I grew up fishing with smaller 2-out hooks. That's just what I like to use. Alright, this is also a live target swim bait I bought. I'm really so excited to use that too. But now I'm gonna show you guys my favorite part about fishing, top water fishing. What I like to do the best, the most. I got a 3-pad Rebel top water poppers. All of them are P60s. And also I got a couple other baits that aren't in this box, but this is most of everything I have. Another live target and sunfish. It's really soft. I thought it was gonna be hard, but it's a soft blade, and I'm ready to use that and catch some big bass. I had a lunker hunt, the popping frog. This is also a really nice frog. One of the nicest frogs I have. And also I got the popping frog, the Bass Pro popping frog. Ready to get out to the lake and use that. Also I have a whopper plopper. This is the P90. This is the 90 edition, the 90 version. I'm trying to get some of my other ones on hook. And I have a paddle tail frog. Also another paddle tail. Then I got the pad crusher. Then I have another Booyah pad crushers. I also have a couple more of those pad crushers. I really love to use the Booyah pad crushers. Those are my favorite frogs of all time. And I have the smaller ones too to go along with the big ones I have. But the reason I cut the skirts on my frogs, I'm gonna tell you guys this right quick. The reason I cut my skirts on the frog, when it's coming through the water and the bass hits the frog, you don't want all that getting in the way of your hook. So when you set the hook, he's catching all of that. That's the reason I cut it. When it's coming through the water, it does the same thing. When he hits the frog, he's gonna catch more of a hook then. So that's why I cut those on that. And this is another whopper plopper. I haven't really caught any fish on it, but I had a strike and they missed it. But this is one of my favorite top water baits. I bought a combo, a Black Max, the Black Max Abu Garcia, and this came with it. This is a J Walker 100 series. It's a really good walking bait. And I mean, I like using walking baits. And another thing that came with it was this popper came with it. Both of these are good. I caught several fish off of both of these lures. These are two really good lures. They came with my Abu Garcia Black Max. And here's a couple more top water poppers I have. I like this all white one. This is the Bass Pro series. These are really good too. Y'all for watching the video. Make sure you guys comment, subscribe. Make sure you guys always hit that bell notification so you guys will know when I'm posting a video. I'm going to try to get better with that. But also make sure you guys drop a comment down below on what baits you want to see me use. If you want me to buy any types of baits, let me know so I can get them and use them and show you guys how to fish with those baits. Like your boy always say, I know living like the country living. Let's go!